I knew this car was going to be fast. We all knew this car was going to be fast. But I had no idea it was going to be this fast. Now, this car we thought was going to be expensive, which it is. But for the performance you're getting and the competition this thing is taking out, you're getting a bargain at a starting price of $175,000 when it's beating $1.2 million hypercars. Now, the ZR1 Corvette engineers have been taking this car around the country to famous racetracks. Road America, Road Atlanta, VIR's full course. They're doing VIR's grand course as well, and Watkins Glen. And it is broken the track lap time records. The lap times that this thing's putting out compared to the lap time records held by other supercars and hypercars is blowing my mind. Now I'm going to start with the Road America course where the ZR1 went up against the track record holder, the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, which ran a time of 2 minutes 13.8 seconds. And you know what? The ZR1 beat that time by 5 full seconds. 2 minutes 8.6 seconds. That blows my mind. But that kind of makes sense, and here's why. The GT3 RS is a 4-liter naturally aspirated engine making 500 horsepower. That is less than half of what the ZR1 makes. And Road America has a lot of really long straightaways where the ZR1 can really open up that 1,064 horsepower versus the GT3 RS's 500. So those straights, it's going to absolutely walk away from the Porsche. And that's where I feel like it made a lot of its time. Now, it did say there were bends and turns in this course where it was surprising the speed in which the ZR1 was able to take it. So it wasn't just the straightaways. This thing can corner just as good, well, now proven better than a GT3 RS, which starts at $225,000 and can go up to $250,000. So you're already starting significantly cheaper than said Porsche. That's crazy. But what's even more crazy is that this ZR1 is also faster than the McLaren Senna, a $1.2 million hypercar. Now that comparison was made at Virginia International Speedway on the 4.1 mile grand course. Now the 789 horsepower McLaren Senna ran a 2 minute 34.9 second lap time. The ZR1 ran it in 2 minutes 32.3 seconds. So you're talking a little over 2 seconds faster. That's still a good gap. 2 seconds beating a Senna. That's what blows my mind. A Senna. These cars are nuts. And the ZR1 walked away with the win. Like, I have so much more respect for this ZR1 than I did at its launch. I mean, I knew it was going to be good, but I had no idea it was going to be this good. Entering a puckering corner complex north of 165 miles an hour without touching the brakes. In reference, the Senna entered the same corner at 154. That's a fairly large speed gap. It says the ZR1's horsepower blows the Senna on the back straights, hitting 173 miles an hour to the McLaren's 169. Now again, we're comparing the ZR1 and the Senna. We're going to say fully loaded. The ZR1 is around $240,000, give or take. The Senna is 1.2 million. I mean, Watkins Glen, same scenario. I don't know what this old course holder was, but it says the engineer Bill Wise set a new track record at Watkins Glen long course in a time of 1 minute 52.7 seconds. breaking the previous record of 2 minutes 8.6 seconds. And they also broke the record at Road Atlanta at 1 minute 22.8 seconds. Now the Road Atlanta course was previously held by another Porsche GT3 RS at 1 minute 24.8 seconds. So that was, what, another 2-second gap? Road Atlanta, yeah, that was another 2-second gap over the Porsche at Road Atlanta. This is just a really impressive car. Like, really, really impressive. Now, I think once all these specs come out and people start realizing how dominant this ZR1 is, I'm feeling like prices are going to soar on this car. It's going to be a very limited production. That's why prices are high. But I think once all this really hits and people realize how good this car is, you're going to have a hard time keeping one in stock. People are going to be buying these things out left and right, and then they're going to be sold secondhand at a significantly higher margin. So if you can get one at a dealership, get it, because somebody's going to buy it, turn around and try to flip it for a significant price increase, knowing that this thing is faster than even a McLaren Senna. So let me know what you think of the ZR1's domination of these road courses. 5 courses, 5 new lap records. That's very impressive. Leave it down in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe button on your way out, and I will see you in the next upload.